We all know that spiritual practice can lead to very wonderful things like compassion and patience and gentleness, but often those things disappear when we experience a broken heart, which is something that most of us have experienced, and it's a very powerful thing. It makes other kinds of pain appear to be flimsy. A broken heart can really shatter your world and your point of view about who you think you are, who you thought you were, what you thought your life would be like, which in wisdom tradition is a very fortunate occurrence. You're thrown off your seat and you have to reconsider who you are and what life is like. It shatters habitual patterns, which allows freshness and openness and a more spontaneous way of being to come to the fore if you can relax long enough for that to happen. Because as we know with a broken heart, the first and last thing you want is for it to go away. I certainly experienced this when I had my heart broken in that special luminous way that anyone who's experienced understands. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. When I would go to sleep, I would dream about this person who broke my heart and all the awful things that had happened. And I would wake up crying and I would go back to sleep, right back to where I left off in the dream, like it had been bookmarked. I couldn't get away from it. I lost weight, I couldn't eat, etc. This was real. The pain of a broken heart is real. I couldn't focus on anything else. One day I was taking the trash out, thinking about my horrible situation, and I really thought, I think I'm going to set the trash down on the curb, and I think I might just sit there too, and maybe I could get thrown away because I don't think I can deal with this. So I walked to the curb, I actually sat down with the trash, and suddenly I had this proverbial moment of a voice came to me and said, "There's nothing happening right now." And I looked around and there was nothing happening. I was sitting on the curb, there was some trash around, there were some birds in the sky, the wind was blowing. All the things that had been tormenting me were actually not present. And I, by grace, by good fortune, opened to a sense of great stillness and silence, where I saw that I had made up my pain through the way I thought about it. And if I just took my attention away from my thoughts, even for a moment, I saw that the pain wasn't there, which in this case I was able to do for like 1 second. And then it came rushing back. But then I asked myself again, what is really happening right now? And the answer was always, nothing. I'm here and all is well. So I want to tell you, if you're suffering from a broken heart, although it may be extremely difficult to believe, underneath your thoughts of pain is silence and stillness and a great warmth where everything is already okay. Not because you've talked yourself into it or made up how you're going to find love some other way, but because it just is. Meditation practice helps you connect with that ground of stillness over and over. And so I really recommend it as a potent antidote to heartbreak.